Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to begin our descent to Vienna's airport.
Hi. Where are you?
Are we there already?
It seems like we just got on the plane, doesn't it?
Oh. How long have I been asleep?
I don't know. After we hit these seats last night, I don't remember too much. Oh, look, we're gonna land in Vienna pretty soon.
Oh, we're getting closer and closer to finding my little baby.
Our baby.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to exclude you. I mean, where would I be without you? Oh, the closer we get to Vienna, the better I feel. I just know we're gonna find him.
Amy, I don't want you to get your hopes up too high.
I will, too. We may be walking into something we don't know anything about, and if we are, I am going to need all the confidence I can get. So I'd appreciate any help you can lend me along those lines. Okay?
You got it.
Please make sure your seatbelts are securely fastened and your seat back by their first upright position.
You're right. All right, what's our game plan? Let's write it down.
Okay, what's our first move?
Okay, first we meet with Herr Fass, who's his friend.
Okay.
Then we find Jack Lee.
I'll call you back. Kommen Sie hierin!
Well, I didn't know that you speak fluent German. I'm impressed.
Just one of my many hidden talents.
Well, I'm glad because my high school German is atrocious. As a matter of fact, I called for the maid to come up and clean the mirrors, and they ended up sending this gentleman who, shall we say, looked like the Vienna Playmate of the Year.
I hope you sent him away.
I did, but I asked for his phone number, just in case you don't live up to my expectations.
I haven't so far, have I?
Not quite. But I don't give up hope. Well, you all looked awfully pleased when I walked in. Was it me or good news?
Both. Our train is all ready. It's all stocked with every provision we'd ever need.
Am I to assume that this is a long trip?
It's long, but it's pleasurable. Have you ever made love on a moving train, Julia? All that rocking and swaying and bouncing.
That could work in your favor, Jack. Why is it that we haven't left yet?
Well, some of the members of the party haven't arrived yet.
You know, you never did tell me who those other members are, and as a matter of fact, where we're going.
You really want to know?
Well, I have to pick out a wardrobe.
Well, in that case, I have an idea for a trade. If you know what I mean.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, it's me.
Kelly? You found her in Nick?
Is your father here?
Would you tell me?
I'd like to talk to your father if you don't mind, Eden.
He's at the hotel. He's doing business.
Okay, fine.
Well, if you know something and you're not telling me...
There is no news, all right? There's no news. We combed the back country for 3 days and nights, and there's no sign of him. No one has seen him.
What are you doing back here, then?
I came to get reinforcements. I'm going to see if the Santa Barbara Mounted Rescue Team will help out. Maybe we can have better luck on horseback or something. The locals are burned out. I can't ask them to continue.
You look like you could use a hot meal.
Nah. Well, if you have something left over from breakfast, I wouldn't mind a bite.
Hello? Well, yes. Well, that's great. Give her the best we have. She what? Oh, I've got to come down there and talk to her right away. Okay. Bye-bye. Nell Carter just checked into the hotel, and she refuses...
The Nell Carter?
Yeah. She refuses to put her jewels in the safe. I've got to go talk to her. By the way, we had another jewel theft while you were out of town. I'm hoping you could put some more security around the hotel. It's really bad for our reputation.
Want me to give you a lift? Give you a lift?
No, I'll drive myself.
Sure, but, I do have to go over there. I'm going to have to see your father.
Oh, okay.
Great. After you.
No, after you.
Ladies first.
This is my house. You're the guest. You go. Are you going to shut the door?
Listen, Ted, slow down. You're going to start sweating on the tablecloth here.
Sister, we have people waiting to be seated, all right?
Water in a soda for the gentleman at 55, please.
Listen, Ted, do me a serious favor, okay? Take a second to table 5.
Christy, I have 6 tables to do at my own station, all right? Hey, isn't this your own brother?
He's my stepbrother.
Was something wrong?
No, huh? I'm just busy here.
Well, get on over there, all right? Come on, don't be nervous about your own brother. Shoot, too many glasses.
If I have to, I have to.
Aren't you going to say hello?
Look, I'm busy. I have a lot of work to do. I really shouldn't be talking to the customers.
Well, that doesn't apply to your favorite relative, does it?
Hi, how you doing?
Things couldn't be better. The DA has assigned me lots of fascinating cases. I think it could be very successful here in Santa Barbara.
Big dog in a little pound, huh?
Oh, I didn't know you followed my career closely enough to know. I'm flattered. And listen, now that I'm living here, we should get together. When can we have dinner?
I work nights.
Lunch?
Look, I'm awfully busy.
Well, then I'll just drop by the Capitals and visit you there. That's where you're staying, isn't it? Hey, how's it going? Oh, don't tell me. Let me guess. You're using the Capitals to better yourself. The easy way. The way you know only too well. Am I right? What's the matter? Just want to talk to your brother?
You're, Steve Bassett, aren't you?
Yes, you're Mason Capel, right?
That's right. So, the, tough young assistant DA from L.A. is hunting heads in Santa Barbara now, huh?
Well, I had an offer too good to refuse.
You, dining alone, huh? I heard you were a formidable opponent in the courtroom. I had no idea it affected your private life this way.
Well, it doesn't bother me that people keep the distance. It just shows they have a healthy respect for the law.
I would imagine your conviction rate serves to enhance that respect, doesn't it? Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Steve, but rumor has it that you were lured up here specifically to help in the case against my stepmother.
It's no rumor. We're going for first degree. And I have no doubt we'll get a conviction. By the way, who's handling your case now that Jack leaves out of town?
Hasn't been decided yet.
Well, why don't you pay her a visit? Or is that too much like ambulance chase?
I'll, see you around the dockets, Bassett.
Oh, another thing. I've been assigned your old office. Isn't that ironic?
I hope it serves you as well as it served me.
Oh, waiter. Could you get the bus going? I think to bring me some more water.
Mandrake root. I like the sound of that. Potent. How am I going to recognize it when I see it, though? Oh, look at that. He's included a picture of it. The fennel root. Oh, that's easy enough to smell. Yeah, all from the back of a mare. Fantastic.
Here. Another few dozen the TV stations sent over. I gather they're not too thrilled with your sudden fame either. The switchboard is in a gridlock with all your calls. Everybody seems to be complaining. All of them are responding to your awful appeal you made last night.
So I see. And by the response, I'd say it's a fairly common problem, wouldn't you?
The calls I've received, I can't believe that many people, friends of mine, are willing to gloat over my misfortune. Lionel, how could you tell everyone that?
Oh, well, I had to kind of kick in the old survival instinct, didn't I?
Some of them even laughed out loud.
Yeah.
What is this? All these things. Bury one kernel of yellow corn in the leek of the house until it rots, or for about 10 days. Dig it up and swallow with one glass of lamb. Oh, that's disgusting. Is this a cure for impotence?
No, that's a cure for warts.
You can't tell me you really believe this. This is absolutely ridiculous.
Augusta, for you. It's all for you. For one of those unforgettable nights with you, I would be as ridiculous as it takes.
Why are you wearing that? Is that part of your cure?
Oh, well, actually, in a way. In a way, my darling. You see, I have to go looking for some special kind of roots, and the only way I can get there is on horseback, you see? So, who knows, I may even take Breeze to snuffle the truffles.
We're going to this little island called New Stailand. To get there, you have to take a train to a little port called Liederbrook.
Really, where is that?
I kept up my end of the bargain, Julia. Want me to show you how to keep up your end?
Well, you know, you forgot to tell me who those people are that are going with on the train.
Only the rich, mighty, and the powerful, and the even more powerful. Cream of the crop from all over the world.
Names, I need names.
Julia, this insatiable need for information is a little peculiar, you know that?
It's not peculiar, Jack. I'm just curious. I'd like to know why these rich and famous people are going to New Stailand.
That's one question too many.
Slow down, Jack. Slow down.
All right, what now?
Now, don't get upset. But at the moment, I am just as weak as a kitten. And if I don't get something in my stomach, I'm not even going to be able to utter a single meow, let alone
So this old tomcat has waited long enough, Julia.
Oh, Jack, really, I just want it to be perfect. And if my stomach starts growling, can we wait till after dinner?
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm a little hungry myself, but if this is more of your stall...
No, it's not. No, I want you, I really do, and I promise you it'll be worth your while if you wait. I remember when we used to wait a long time before, and it made it all that more exciting. Right? Mm-hmm. Good. Let me go make a reservation for dinner. Minx Lockridge has thought of some wonderful places for us to try.
You told the Lockridges you were coming to Vienna?
I told her that I'd be going there sometime.
I told you to keep our rendezvous a secret, Julia.
I didn't tell anyone, Jack. No one knows, really. You can count on that.
All right, good. You go back to your room for a few minutes, freshen up. All right, I'll be along in a second.
Yes.
Change of plans. I want you to go ahead and do away with the subject right now.
Then we're finished with it.
As far as I'm concerned, I've learned all I need to know about him. Oh, listen, before you do it, though, make sure you just tell him how successfully I have taken over his entire life. And tell him also that his old girlfriend, Julia, has fallen hopelessly in love with me.
I'd be delighted to tell him.
I wish I could see the look on his face when he hears the news. But, alas, Jack's busy schedule keeps me away.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but time has run out. Do you have a final request?
Wait, Bad, I'm really sorry. You just missed him. You see, Cece had a very important appointment. But I got to hand it to you. Your daddy sure does know how to turn on the charm. Now, I would love to stay here and yak it up with you, but I have a hot date. I'm meeting the old flame for lunch. And I can't tell you how long it's been since well, I could, but I won't. You see, honey, he was the dandiest fella back then. He had the biggest head of hair. I mean, it was like way out to there, but I bet you he's all forehead now. Of course, he never did deserve me because I was a size 8 back then. The mean dude never called me when he said he would until I got Nate misbehaving. Then I had to take my phone off the hook because by then I had a boyfriend who knew how to tell time. But I got to go now. I don't have
Miss Carter, I have a guard that's waiting outside to take your jewels down to the safe for you.
Oh, sweetheart, get real. The only time I've had anything stolen from me was when I put it in the safe. They took the safe and all. Okay?
I must insist. Please?
You must insist. Okay. Here you go, honey. Why don't you and that shiny little badge and this cute little thing, you stay here, watch my jewels, I'll be right back. I got a hot
Well,
date.
no, we can't do that. We're really,
Yeah, I'm gonna get somebody here to check these windows for you, Eden. And you know what else? I noticed you don't even have a deadbolt on the door out front. You ought to have deadbolts on those doors.
Do you hear that noise?
I don't hear anything.
That dripping. Doesn't stop. Scream. Oh, Cruz, could you come in here and look at this?
What?
This is...
Oh, yeah.
You didn't fix it.
Well,
I can't tolerate this. It's dripping in this room. This is Nell Carter's room.
I know, Eden, but I'm a cop, not a plumber, and I don't work for you anyway. I work for the city. Thank the good
Cruz,
Lord.
would you just look at it? Try to fix it one more time, would you please? Look at it.
Eden, I don't have any tools or anything.
You don't need... Just try to prod it with your hands.
I mean, I could turn the water off, but it's such a small leak. I don't think it's...
Well, if this drip doesn't bother you, then you and your badge, you just hang out here and you guard it.
Excuse me, lady. This is your hotel. You can guard it.
Would you let me out of here?
Certainly, lady. It's locked.
Oh, no. Not again. This is ridiculous.
Don't worry, I can get us out of here.
My hero. Help!
Please, just 1 second, please.
You have a final request?
I didn't tell you everything. There are other things about Julia, things I didn't tell you before deliberately. Things that only I know. If my cousin wants this charade of his to continue, then he can't afford to arouse her suspicions. And he will sooner or later, I know that, unless he knows what I know about her.
All right, spill it.
Oh, no. I'm not going to tell you anything now, because what I know about Julia is the only thing that's going to keep me alive.
Tell me now.
I will tell you when the questions arise, and I know they will. And that's when I will answer them one by one. So, you might as well save your energy, because you're not going to get anything out of me. Not until I hear the first question.
Well, Pandora, how long has it been since you had a workout like that? But you don't look any other worse for wear, but I sure feel it. Well, hey, come on. I'm going to feed you later. At least we followed all the directions, didn't we? Huh? Let's see. Check here. Come here, old girl. Come here. Let's see here. Sitting backwards on the saddle, circle the roots 5 times and don't eat it. Then, with your shadow falling east, northeast, begin harvesting mushrooms. Well, we did that. And we did all that, didn't we? And now we get the mandrake and the fennel. Hey, Pandora, wish me luck, okay?
Wait. Versen, sprechen Sie langsam, bitte. What? His name is Jack Lee. Yeah. Is he, yes, is he registered there? He is. He is? Good. No. Don't ring his room. Right. Yeah. Danke. Vielen Dank. That's it.
Great.
Peter. Briscane. That's where he is.
That's just up the street from the Opera House.
Why didn't I call this guy before? I would have saved
Doesn't matter. That's okay. We found him. That's all that matters. Now we gotta wait for Herr Dienstenfaust, Mingson's friend.
Okay.
He said he'd be right back.
Oh, here?
You know, I hope we're not expected to pick up a dinner check here because this place looks real expensive. Huh? Every restaurant on this street looks very expensive for that matter.
So we'll just sit down and not buy anything and wait for Mr. Dienstenfaust.
Oh, I wonder if Miss Minx knows that her friend is the maitre d' here.
No.
Honey, what did Minx mean when she said you had great destiny and it was really important for you to get back to Santa Barbara?
I haven't the foggiest notion, Annie. Something's going on back there. I can feel it. And I'll tell you what, when we find the baby, we're going to go back and make Minx tell us the truth about my past and why she brought me to that estate.
I'm sorry, my young friends. Now, if you'll come with me, we'll discuss your problem further.
Oh, good. Amy, Julia, leave. They're here.
Are you kidding? That man, he's horrible. He's a kidnapper. He stole my baby. That's why we're here. We're here to follow him to see if he leads us to where the baby is.
That man stole your baby? I will take you outside and hide you in the courtyard. And then I come back in here and I will spy on this man for you.
Thank you.
And also, I get you a special meal at this gentleman's expense. Come.
Not bad.
Believe it. Just look at you. It's like stepping back in time. You haven't changed one bit. And you're late as usual.
Now you peachy. You don't look a day older than yesterday. Just leaner and meaner. I mean prettier.
Thank you, dear.
Fame and fortune sure must agree with you.
Well, it hasn't hurt you much either. I bet you stayed young and handsome just to get revenge on me.
Nell, I never stopped thinking about you. Not once. And you know what? I was scared stiff to come meet you again.
Would you like to argue about who was scared her?
Table 5 is asking for you, Christy.
No, not right now.
Christy?
Look, someone else can get him a role.
Lower your voice, and if you want to keep this job, you attend the gentleman at table 5.
I'm busy right now.
Look, I'll get rolls to table 5. Table 5 is Miss Duval's station, and she'll take care of it. Miss Duval, if you don't go right now, you can turn in your uniform and leave.
Look, I'd be ecstatic to get rid of this tacky uniform.
She's all right. She's just upset. Look, I'll take care of that. Christy, what's that all about, huh? Don't you want this job?
What I don't want is people telling me what to do. And that includes you, you know.
Thanks a lot.
Hey, Ted, I can see my sister's pretty upset. Why don't you go back to work? I'll take care of things, okay?
Yeah, you better get back to work. I'm gonna fire you, too.
What's the matter? You're not scared, are you?
Vienna, moonlight, and you all in one place.
Oh, I couldn't ask for anything more. Except maybe some food.
Yeah.
Hi. I hope you like red. Mr. Lee certainly did not.
Oh, you're kidding.
Stored at the wrong temperature indeed. Oh, this is a beautiful year. He will have to pay a small fortune for this.
And how did you manage this, Herr Dienstenfaust?
Oh, I salted his glass. What else?
Touché. our first night in Viena.
Oh, if things were different, we could have seen the sights.
Baby, we'll be back one day, I promise you. But right now, the only sight I want to see is you.
To the darkest and deepest and most beautiful eyes that ever gazed out on the Danube. And to us, and the memorable evening in front of us.
To us, Amy. To our love, our baby, this moment. It's going to be a very memorable evening.
Now, here goes. Like a man who swallowed the first oyster. The problem isn't getting it down, the problem is keeping it down. Need something. Need something. A little celery, a little olive, I don't know what. I'll get something from the kitchen.
Oh, good. May didn't forget my lemonade after all. Ugh. Very earthy. I wonder what is that? Strangest lemonade she's ever made. Lemons must have been rotten. I'll have to talk to her. Well, off to the store.
Olives should do the trick. Drank my drink. Goldilocks? Gusta? Lakin? Minx? Whoever drank this is... they could turn into a wild animal. Back to ground zero, I guess. Back to the drawing boards, Pandora. I sure hope you got the strength for another game of Ring Round the Mushroom.
So where's this new witness? Are you sure he's going to show up?
Yeah, he promised me he'd be here. This one's worth waiting for.
Yeah, you say he's an eyewitness.
That's right. It's what Mason says we need right now. Speaking of Mason, here he is right now.
How are we doing? So where's this guy you've been telling me about?
He'll be here, Mason.
Good. Then we have time to let you buy me a drink.
Christy, we're relatives. We're living in the same town now.
We're not related. You're only a stepbrother. We don't even share the same
It's
blood.
the feelings between us that count. Families should see more of each other. You know what I mean? You're not very considerate of your family, Christy. The way you keep running around, never telling anybody where you are. One of us always has to go out and look for you.
Oh, but you always find me, don't you?
Hey, listen. I have a great idea. Seeing as how we're stuck in this provincial little town, why don't you move in with me? Set up housekeeping, get a little place in the Riviera, brother and sister, keeping an eye on each other. What do you say?
Waiter, a bottle of your best champagne.
Well, why not, since we're going to dance the day away anyway.
And the night?
A few minutes. She's been gone 2 hours. What could she possibly be doing?
Maybe she's fallen in love. Or something. It takes a little time, if you remember.
Can't you do something about that? That's driving me nuts.
Eden, I don't have any tools. You need a wrench or something. You gotta twist that thing and see if you can get the wire. You can't do it with your bare hands.
Just play with it or something. Look at it.
Maybe I can try this thing here. At least you try this thing here.
Would you stop it? Why did you just... Now what are we supposed to do? Huh?
You know, I'll tell you. I think this is as good a time as any to clean up. But if I were you, I'd get out of those wet duds, because you're going to catch your death.
This is not funny. And I am not undressing in front of you. Not on your life. Give me that.
Take these away and bring us the veal that we ordered.
But
it's all right. I will pay for it. I'll pay for it. Take them. Just don't make any more mistakes.
Jack, let's not let this spoil our
You realize that he's going to get away with charging us for 4 dinners and 2 bottles of wine?
Yes, I know. I think you can afford it.
here we are. Eat while it is hot. 2 very good and filling meals.
Thank you.
Maybe you would like to share.
Well, I love ham, so...
I love sausages.
Herr Dintenfass. I really need to speak to Julia. She's the lady that's with Mr. Lee, but I don't want him to know about it. Could you arrange that?
Honey, I don't know whether we should let Julie know we're here.
I mean, it's the only one we can trust. Baby, we gotta take a chance.
All right.
Okay? Okay.
Just leave everything to me.
Thank you.
We're gonna find my baby. I know it.
Yes, we will.
We're getting closer and closer.
Let's eat.
Let's eat.
Excuse me just a moment. I want to make a phone call. I'll be right back.
There are 2 young people waiting in the courtyard. They ought to speak to you.
Well, I don't know anyone here.
Rick and Aiden. Stay, please.
Okay, here you go.
Oh.
Okay. Pretty good, huh?
Amy, I think I'm gonna make $1 million. Just gonna sit down here and live forever.
Live like this forever.
What do you think, huh?
I love it. I think it's great.
Good wine.
Rick,
Oh, Julia. Sorry. Great.
what is this? What are you doing here?
And then just as he was about to tell us where the baby was, somebody killed him.
And you think Jack has something to do with that?
Yeah, I know he did.
Look, I don't understand how Jack could do something like this. I mean, everything I ever heard about him was so wonderful.
Look, this is going to sound real crazy, but that man over there is not Jack Lee. I'm absolutely sure of it.
Well, fine. I don't care who he is. I just want to get him and get the baby back. I thought maybe he brought the baby here, but I see that.
I don't think that the baby is here, Rick. I think this is the first place that they stopped. But I think whatever our destination is, we'll find the baby waiting.
What's your next stop?
Jack said something leaving on a train in the next couple of days for Leaderbrook. I don't know where that is.
Is Leaderbrook your final destination?
No, he said something about an island, but I didn't catch the name.
Well, can you find out?
Yeah, listen, I gotta get back because he's gonna wonder
Yeah,
where I am.
okay.
Yeah, fine.
Where can we meet you if you have any information?
Well, why don't we do it right here? This is good. It's close to the hotel. Now, how do I get a hold of you?
Right here. This is Herr Dintenfass's phone number. That's
Okay.
what would be.
Great. Listen, you two, will you please get some rest and don't do anything foolish. We're in this together, all right?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, be careful.
You take care of yourself.
I will.
Thanks,
Bye.
Julia.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
You see, it pays to keep your hopes up. We are going to find my baby.
Okay. You're right.
I didn't hear much of the explosion. I just remember some guy yelling that there was a pressure problem in one of the storage tanks. And I was heading down the stairway, and that's when I heard Ben yell, "She's gonna blow." So I headed up the stairs, and that's when all hell broke loose.
You mean you didn't see anything then?
No. Outside of Ben, there's only one person who might be able to tell you something, but you're gonna have to find him first.
Well, let's begin with his name.
Morgan Malone. He was on crew with Ben that day.
Yeah, well, wasn't he here too?
Only his hand, but he's never gonna be able to use it again.
Do you have Malone's address?
No, I lost touch with him since the fire, but I heard he changed his name.
Sounds like we're gonna have a rough time finding him. Can you describe him?
Well, actually, you're gonna be able to tell him from your average guy. He's got a black glove that he wears over his burned hand. Look, I've got to go, but if you locate Malone, you get yourself one hell of a witness. I think I know what you guys are trying to do. You're trying to prove that Capwell was responsible for the blast, right? And let me tell you something. I've been thinking about that for a long, long time. Where is Ben now?
He's at Twin Oaks now.
I hate to see a fine man like Ben. Well, maybe I'll see him sometime.
Thank you for your cooperation, Mr. Coltrane. We'll be in touch.
We have to find Morgan Malone.
I think I'm getting too old to ride horses, Pandora. You getting too old to carry riders? Augusta, what are you doing in here?
I'm not quite sure.
What? Are you sick?
No, quite the contrary. I was out shopping, see, and suddenly every man I was looking at was so tantalizingly sexy, irresistible. I mean, I had to get out of there. I found myself grabbing at an air conditioning man. I mean, I could hardly control myself.
Have you had these urges before with any other men?
No, never. I mean, not so that it was so difficult I couldn't control it. I was just...
Can you pinpoint the exact time that this started?
Well, it was...
When?
Oh, I don't know. It was just before I left, right after I drank the lemonade.
The lemonade? That's my elixir. You drank an Oh, Augusta, please now, just sit right down there. Look, I'm not quite ready for this.
Lionel, don't torture me, please.
No, I'm not torturing you. I just, wait. No, better yet, you go home and wait for me, and I'll be there as soon as I can get there.
All right.
Right?
Not long. Don't be
So long. At least I know it works. Well, guess I better get home and mix up this stuff before somebody else gets to her.
You're the reason we're in this predicament anyway.
Me? I'm not going to take the blame for your nervous system being so delicate that it freaks out when it hears the sound of dripping water.
Would you just hand me a towel?
Get your own towel. Besides, there aren't any more towels. I used them to mop up the flood.
Oh, that just sounds like you. Use all the towels, but don't save me one. You know, that's the story of our relationship. All take and no give on your part.
The story of our relationship? I thought our relationship was over.
You get your head back over there and don't you look. And it is over. You and I. What a joke. Not in a million years. You know why you're still hanging on to your ring either.
I don't know why you're still holding on to your engagement ring.
Has anybody told you lately how beautiful you are?
No, I've been totally ignored. Why don't we put that on ice for a while? We'll save it for the train ride. I'm expecting it to be a very romantic journey.
You won't be disappointed.
Trains are very leisurely. Tell me something, Jack. Is there any particular reason why we're getting into Leaderbrook late instead of early?
No, none at all.
Why don't we take a plane there? That way we can get there early and do some sightseeing.
There's no airport. Leaderbrook is only accessible by railroad, and since my partnership owns the railroad, we can travel there absolutely free.
You seem to have this all very carefully planned out.
Oh, yes. It's a plan that's been in the making for over 10 years. And I finally get to see it reach its final fruition.
We're a team, aren't we?
Best.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, thank you.
There. Now you can make it to the bedroom without any assistance, or do you want more help?
No, thank you. I think I'll just sit here and nurse my wounds for a while. Oh.
How about one of our famous champagne bags? I've been saving 2 cases for an occasion.
I think maybe that stuff didn't work the same way on me. I think maybe I'll just take a little nap. Just.
I get the hint. Very sneaky. Oh, passive aggressive, huh?
I put you to sleep, do I? Sweet dreams, Romeo. Cruz. Is anybody out there? Cruz. Look. What's going on? I mean, if you...
I'm thinking. You want the stupid ringing? Here it is.